I'm going to answer you guys' questions while I eat. Let me taste this. Sausage is good. Taste the corn. You want a bite? Yeah, take a bite. I love corn. And then I think we got a potato in her. At my comments. I didn't even prepare for this, but I was just like, let me go ahead and answer these questions that I probably should have answered a long time ago for you guys. So the number one question came from L. Anders, either he or she, not sure by the photo, but said, what is your sleep pattern like the next day? I work third shift 1 day a week, but I am much older. I'm gonna assume that you mean what is my sleep schedule? What is your sleep pattern like the next day? You talking about like after third shift? I don't know. I always tell you guys that if you work third shift, you work third shift. Your life is third shift. Even when you're off, your best bet is to make that your sleeping pattern. Just like if you're going to sleep at night, all the time you don't go to bed at the same time every night, but you want to make sure you stay as close as possible to that. I always slept for 6 hours. If I get more, even better. But 6 hours is my minimum. Did my dinner at night, I cleaned my house at night, I did everything at night. A lot of people that was working with me would be so sleepy. They say that night shift people die early because we don't get enough sleep. And then when we off, we mess up our Kardashian clock. Our Kardashian clock is so important to our health, and that's what we fail to realize. It has control over so much. I don't know, hopefully I answered that question. We're gonna move on. This is not a question, but somebody said nursing has become the modern day slavery, from Monica. I agree with you to a certain extent. I also feel like they are getting way over on nurses. I'm an LPN. If you're new here, they were paying LPNs $69 an hour during COVID. Everybody was like, they were doing that because the government was giving them checks. No, it did not stop. And most of the time you were getting that money through agency. So if you're getting that money through agency, that means you're paying me $69. You're also paying agency. Yeah, it's something ain't right. When I got my LPN license, and it was a teacher there that told me, I didn't know exactly what she mean, and I thought she was being weird when she told me. She said, have a exit plan. And I really didn't know what I'm like, ha ha ha, blah blah blah. I understand exactly what she was saying now. When you get into nursing, have an exit plan. You can't do this for the rest of your life. Can you imagine me pushing a nursing card at 60 years old? Let's see. Abigail said, hey Ashley, I can't find you on IG. I'm not sure why you can't find me. The way you spell my name, not correct. So maybe that's what it is. My name is the same on IG as it is on YouTube. And I'll put it down on the screen. Abigail also said, I am so glad I found you. I am in Columbus and I am starting my nursing journey. Just really confused as to where to go. Assuming you saying that you are confused on where to go to school. It depends on what kind of program you're looking for. If you want to start your LPN journey, you have community college, accelerated school, which I went to accelerated school. I did a video on the school that I went to. I will put it down in the description box. In that video, I tell y'all how much I love that school. I love it so much. If they ever came out with an RN program, I probably would go. No, I wouldn't. I'm lying. But if you would have asked me that before I had the goals that I have now, I would go back. All their credits transferred. Don't have no problems at all because they have a partnership with Columbus State, and they also have a partnership with Hondros. They also have a partnership with Fortis. Like when I went back to school, COVID season, like when it was really, really bad, I had no problem signing up for none of them schools. It's been a while since I've been there, but I go there and I visit. A lot of those teachers are still there. And it's been what, 7 years? Columbus School of Practical Nursing. You're going for LPN, you want an accelerated program, go there. If you want a slower paced program, a community college. They do have a BSN accelerated school here. It's very, very expensive. Going to these accelerated schools for your BSN, you're gonna pay so much money. The thing about Columbus School of Practical Nursing, least expensive, quality teaching. They give you a firm foundation in all the other schools. To answer your question, you're looking for an accelerated program, you're looking to get in school right now, get done with school, you want to go to accelerated school. The best LPN accelerated school in Columbus, Ohio right now is Columbus School of Practical Nursing. You had another question. Do you recommend this place as compared to Hondros, Fortis, and the rest? Aside $15,900, how much did it cost total? Thank you. So in total, I'm not sure. Whatever they give you, that is what you get. They don't add their books and tuition. You're responsible for your own books. I think that's everywhere, because when I went to Hondros for my RN, I was responsible for my own book. I think you could have bought those books from the school, but I chose not to. But it's even better that you go to Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, even classmates behind you. The price that they give you does not include books, but everything else is covered. I think they give you one clinical uniform. I don't know, I can't remember, guys. But call, they will tell you everything you need to know. So someone said, I'm happy for you. Real Skylar said, I'm happy for you. Do you mind me asking which college I can take my ADN online, please? Ever since COVID, everybody has online, which is dope. I'm not sure if Columbus School of Practical Nursing kept their online. Yeah. Call them and ask them. They might still have online. Always had RN school online in Columbus. It was hard to find an LPN program. I was online. So when COVID hit, guess what they thought they could never do, they did it. And now it's a thing where LPNs can go to school online. I've heard Ames is still doing their clinicals online. I advise you don't do that, because what has happened is we got a lot of people at work that are brand new nurses and they have no clue. They don't know how to start an IV certified. Like, I recommend you don't do that. I do not recommend doing any type of clinicals online. We did it RN school, but I was already an LPN and I'm already IV certified. I've already had clinical experience. Those people who just came out of school that never had no experience, I can't even imagine if I had skipped out on clinicals in LPN school and then went straight into the workforce. Oh my god. Nikki Nicole said, please keep us updated on the night to day transition. So the night to day transition is the bomb, y'all. I've never ever worked day shift. One thing that I was worried about with the transition is getting up in the morning. I've never been a morning person. Since high school, I would stay up all night, go to school, be sleeping in school. Like when I was little, I would get in trouble for being up all night, all the time. Mama would tell me to go to bed, I'll sit in bed in the dark, be fiddling with everything, the covers. So freaking scared about me working that long period of time on night shift and then switching to day shift. First day was good. I didn't really sleep the first day. My adrenaline was going. First day was good. Second day, guys, I overslept. I gotta be at work at 7 o'clock. I did not get up until 6:59. Mind you, so when I went day shift, my DON had built a relationship. She was like a really cool DON, so I had told her that I wanted to go day shift, but I was scared. It was like, Ashley, I believe you can do it, da 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 da. So I was like, can you give me a 2-week trial? Because I didn't want to get fired from work because, you know, I'm just not waking up. That's nonsense. So she was like, yeah, I'll give you a 2-week trial. Well, the first day that I worked day shift, I came to work and I found out that my DON had gotten put on administrative leave till an investigation was over. So I was like, oh my God. That was just our agreement we had. Basically, I'm stuck. So second day I have to be there at 7 o'clock. I woke up at 11:59. I had to call them and tell them that I was gonna be late. I overslept. I think I did good the next day, and then it was another day I slept 2 hours over my shift. They were calling me. Hey babe.
Okay.
Me.
Smash. Smash dash.
I'm doing a video. Can I call you back?
Alright.
I'm almost done. What was I talking about? I didn't even remember what I was talking about. Oh, so yeah, I think I did good the third and the fourth day. Either the fourth or the fifth day, I slept 2 hours over my shift. I'm supposed to be there at 7. I didn't wake up until 9 p.m. Mind you, my commute to work is like 30+ minutes. Plus, I have to get a shower. At this point, I'm just like frustrated. I'm losing hope in myself. I'm like, I'm about to get fired. They were calling me back to back. I did not hear no phones ringing. The next day, I was up all night. Y'all, I went through. I took some sleeping medicine. I was like, there's no way that I can be up all night and go to work. Took some sleeping medicine and like, this is a whole story time. Some sleeping medicine, could not go to sleep. The sleeping medicine was not working. I was up. Soon as it hit 5 a.m., I was so sleepy. The room was spinning, but it was time to get up. And I knew if I would have went to sleep, I wouldn't have got up. I got scared. Went and I bought me Starbucks coffee and put a lot of espresso in it, and y'all can just only imagine. Call myself reverting whatever I just did, trying to make myself stay woke. Got to work, did my first bed pass, and I got dizzy. I couldn't even stand up. I was holding on to the wall. This day, we had a new DON. Unfortunately, the DON that I had really got close to, she ended up getting terminated. The good thing about it is this new DON, I worked with her before. I didn't feel like uncomfortable like telling her what's going on or whatever. I got dizzy. I started throwing up. When she came to me, she was like, you think you're gonna be okay? I'm like, no, I'm throwing up. I got diarrhea. Coffee is coming through me. Like, she was like, what do you think is going on? Basically told her what I did. Told her like, I'm new to day shift, couldn't sleep last night, so I took some sleeping medicine around 12. Then my metabolism didn't digest that shit. I had to come to work today, so I called myself reverting it with the call. So she understood. That's so crazy, y'all. Anyways, that story time is over. That's what happened. Now that I am on a consistent schedule now with day shift, I will never, when I say never, unless it's absolutely necessary in an emergency, I will never go back to night shift. I can tell how night shift was wearing my body out. I am that night shift worker that's bouncing around, playing a lot, it was getting harder. I could tell that towards the morning I would get kind of exhausted, and that usually don't happen because, like I said, I keep a consistent schedule. Not only that, on my off days, I would be so sluggish. I wouldn't want to do no housework. My body was tired. I started noticing that a while back. Not the hospital, but the doctor's office. I had some blood work done. They had told me my vitamin D was low. When you don't have vitamin D, you feel really tired. I blamed it on my vitamin D being critically low. Another problem with night shift workers, because we are never outside in the daytime, have a chance on having critically low vitamin D. In turn was making me extremely exhausted and feel like I was depressed. I was scared that it was gonna be more work, the people was gonna be up, it's more critical, it's more like doctors in your face, but really it is legit. Also was worried about like the gossip and stuff on day shift. Luckily, don't have too much of that, but I be seeing it. Like I said, my major thing was I was worried about is getting the other thing is state. Ain't even gonna lie, but I'm not necessarily a textbook safe nurse. Come on, you know damn well nurses are not doing 3 checks. there's still a way to make sure you know you are doing the right thing and double checking yourself. Just adopted a way of my own to do that versus the textbook way of doing it. I want y'all to get ideal that I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. I just found shortcuts to get through life. The nurse in today's world of 1 to 30 patients, or 1 sometimes to 40 patients. Not even sure if I answered the question because I'll be running my mouth. To answer that question, the transition is the best thing I've ever done for myself in my freaking life. I feel so good. I see people smiling, I see people talking. I get to know my residents because my residents is usually sleeping. I know who they are and what they do and what they like, and little things they do in the daytime that we don't get to see them do, you know, they're woke. So I really enjoy it. I'm not as tired. I'm just like a human again. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm a human again.